So as you know, I usually don't share my channeled messages, but today I knew I was supposed to share it by what came through. It wasn't just for me, right? So I'm gonna read to you. And I can show you the difference between my writing while I'm writing, right? While I'm just my thoughts versus channeling. Because I write in cursive a lot. And channeling, it's like sloppy as shit and it's not cursive. But it's funny because this page, I have it side by side. So the message that I got today is you found your way. You became more aware. You became the beacon of light. You always were, but you dimmed your light. You stood tall in the face of adversity. You were born with strength and wisdom. You were chosen among the few. You were chosen to shift humanity. Who better than someone who knows the light and the dark in all aspects? The stress fades when you turn your attention from what isn't to what is. Look deeper within. The overindulgence in the world, and my mind put outer, right? Because I know. Neglecting the inner. The overindulgence in the world, neglecting the inner. True strength within. The mighty only fall within. And turn the page. And I've had this feeling of me being meant for more than like what I'm currently doing, right? So I asked the question, what is this feeling? What is this? Tell me what this is. And this is what came through. A warrior cries out for war, not because of the love for the bloodshed, not for the glory, but for the cause. Great warriors fight for the greater good. And I marked out like grand scheme because my mind filled in like the grand scheme of things, right? But it wasn't the correct term that was trying to come through. Because I know the difference between my mind, my thoughts filling in the blank and what's actually coming through. So my mind was trying to be like grand scheme of things, right? But it wasn't the correct term that was coming through. Great warriors fight for the greater good, more than themselves. Gladly lay down your life for the cause bigger than you. The battles now are different from then. The battle within, the strength of will. The instinct of the battle will carry you. The warrior knows not what the day will bring. The warrior's focus is in front of him. And my mind was like, what about the general, you know? And even the general has blood on his hands. A warrior's strife is within. Conquer yourself to conquer the world. The plan is bigger than you. The battle is bigger than you, but you still fight to win the war. You know what the distant calling is. The warrior knows the very essence of life and death and faces them both. Yes. And it's not talking about going into a physical battle, because everything is spiritual first. Yes. And I asked the spirit that was talking to me to show himself to me, right? And he did. And I don't even know what the, because he actually appeared to me over here, if you want to get into details. But I don't even know what error that is from. I've never seen that. So I can't pinpoint like the actual time. Right? Because that spirit, he is different from the Native American warrior that usually appears to me. Right? So I was just channeling. I didn't know what was gonna come through, but as you can see, like I ask questions as well, and I receive the answers. And to me, that did help. That did help for me. And I did have a few other messages that I wrote, because it's sloppy. Okay. The footwork, the foundation. Work on the footwork, the foundation. Because if you don't have good footing and good, stance, you're gonna fall. And Sparta, the word Sparta came through, but the general, pretty sure that wasn't from that area. The movie 300 popped into my mind, but the clothing was different from the movie. But obviously the movie wasn't real. I just don't know the technicalities. I don't know. It was different though. The man that appeared, the spirit that appeared, looked different from the movie. But the movie did appear in my mind. For some reason. Maybe you can connect the dots. Right? The horizon sun, the dawn of a new day begins. Time to act, time to stand, time to face what's in front of you. Time it now. And my mind was like, clock it. My mind, questioned. And the new journey begins. And it also kind of went in because I stopped channeling that particular message. And then the new journey, I was asking more questions about that because it is a new season, it is a new cycle. And with different seasons and cycles brings different energy. So getting ahead of what is to come, planning for what is to come, right? And I got the message that all that is dormant will spring to life. And I was like, it's not spring. It didn't make sense, right? It didn't. But I know a lot of people have a dormant warrior within them, and it's not fighting an uphill battle. That's not what this world is about. It's not about how you would imagine a battle being, right? And I know physical battles and fights, you know. I know them well. But as the channel message said, it's within. The battle within, the strength of will. The strongest will always wins. And I know that from experience as well. But if you feel the distant calling in your life, that you know your life is more, is meant for more, and whatever you are battling, you can conquer it. Because maybe you do feel like you're battling circumstances, battling yourself. But you can cut all of that out. Cut the noise and the nonsense. You thinking about it. Let me read what the instinct of the battle will carry you. Not the thoughts will carry you, but the instinct. I love that. I didn't come up with that, but I do love that. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. From my warrior spirit to yours.